Hey berries, here's Overwatch explained in less than 10 minutes. No introductions, let's get right into it. Start the clock! It all started out with Omni Corps, who built these Omnics that basically helped humanity and did jobs that we didn't really want to do because we were lazy. They used technology called God programs, which built and manufactured out these Omnics. So, they're not really important right now. Well, they are, but you will see why. So, Omni Corps was doing really well until this one little lady went by the name Amina Liao was like, what if we did even better? And so she made a sentient robot. This is Aurora, who had thoughts and feelings and choices that they just sent out into the world. They just sent her out in the lure, which, like, okay, everything was fine in D&D until Omni Corps wasn't doing really well, and the numbers were going way down. RIP. Embarrassing. So a bunch of these Omnic making factories basically just went unmonitored for years. Or so we thought. You remember the God programs I told you about? So, they're not really important right now. Well, they are, but you will see why. Yeah, one of them, called Anubis, was all evil and stuff and created a bunch of war robots to kill humanity. This started the Omnic crisis, where all the juicy stuff really is, because this is where Overwatch finally started. They were built to help and protect humanity. Ironically, they didn't do much to help. Like, the Omnics are still winning, but like, I mean, go Overwatch, I guess. But since they were losing, they needed a new tactic to win, and this is where Aurora comes in. The billion-dollar project finally has a use. So, fun fact about the Omnics, their mind is basically hacked by Anubis and forced to do their bidding. But Aurora was unaffected because she was sentient. She wasn't like... She was doing her own thing. So if Aurora was immune, could she make all of them immune? And she could. They figured out a way to sort of give all the Omnic sentience and be immune to Anubis. You're probably wondering, wait, if she's so important, why isn't she an Overwatch character? Well, to sort of give sentience to everybody, they kind of had to... unalive her. So this caused many of the Omnics to stop fighting and do what they wanted to do. And with this, Overwatch was able to capture Anubis and finally end the war. Yay! Woo! Yippee! And it was all happy ever after. Wrong. Okay, side note. During this Omnic crisis, a little group was also formed beside Overwatch called Dun 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 Talon, which main purpose was to cause conflict because it made humanity stronger, blah blah blah, whatever. Yappers. Anyways, Overwatch was dealing with a mission against Talon using Blackwatch, which was like this hidden part of Overwatch that like was meant to be under the radar. It was weird. In this mission, Reaper may have accidentally killed the guy they were supposed to capture, so this led people to believe that Overwatch was bad because like, oh, Overwatch was hiding stuff. Oh no, let's ban them. This was the start of decline in Overwatch and eventually got disbanded because of this. RIP, you lived a long enough life. Good job. Whatever. Come back to Omnics, specifically Ramatra. So after the Omnic crisis, people were pretty much like omniphobic to a bunch of Omnics and killed and beat up a bunch of them. So Ramatra was like, I had enough. I'm fighting back. Keep in mind that due to the Omnic crisis, Omnics are no longer being manufactured, and therefore the ones alive were the only ones left. So they were a single generation that is sort of going extinct. So Ramatra had his reasons, to be fair. He wasn't being a drama queen, even though he is. Like all the time. So this started the second Omnic crisis, yes, round 2, in which Ramatra led Null Sector to lead battles against humanity. This would cause the infamous 0-hour message in which Winston is like, we need to save humanity again. Oh my gosh. Which, girl, you didn't do a lot then. What do you expect to do now? But okay. And everyone's like, OMG, yes, let's get our team back together. During this, Chaos City was also pretty much like rounding up a bunch of people to join Overwatch. And they were like, yeah, sure, why not? And this is where we are now with all the Overwatch invasion missions. Oh, damn. And we still have a lot of time on the clock. Yay. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys want to check me out more, I do have a Twitch that I may or may not be live right now, so go ahead and check that out. I also have a Discord where we have movie nights and game nights where we play Overwatch or watch a bunch of other cute stuff that we just want to. So go ahead and check that out if you like. I also have a TikTok where I post silly Overwatch skits, so check that out too if you want. Again, thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you guys in 2 shakes. Toodles!